So now I'm going to demonstrate the process of whipping the cream. Now there are few do's and don'ts which you need to follow strictly, only then you will get it right. So the first thing is the brand. Storage has to be in the deep fridge, that is in the freezer. Even when you are buying from the shop, make sure that the shopkeeper gives you in frozen form. So it will not be, it should not be melted. Whenever you decide to make the cake, you take it out from the deep fridge and keep in the normal section. Then it will become soft and melted. Okay. So you can keep overnight, at least like 6 to 8 hours you will need to thaw the ice. Third point is maintaining temperature. So just now that I'm talking to you, this is like lying on my table for so long. Otherwise, when you plan to whip, only then you take it out, take out the required amount and put it back in the deep fridge again. Okay. So just take it out from the fridge only when you plan to beat it. And when you are going to use this beater to whip the cream, the temperature of the cream will rise. If the temperature of your cream rises during the beating process, then it will not beat properly. It will remain half done, right? So for that, what we take a bowl of ice. Now what I do is I take this bowl and I take tap water and I keep it in my deep fridge. Whenever I plan to whip, I just take it out and you have to put the bowl on top. So when you take out from the fridge, it is chilled. But when you start beating, temperature will rise. That is why we have to maintain the temperature. We have to keep the cream chilled till the end. So you need to keep the bowl like this on top of ice. And if possible, during summer, please use the AC. Okay, so during peak summer, you need both the things, this ice, this bowl of ice below the bowl in which you will beat, and also the AC. Okay, now, and if you don't have AC, then nothing can be done. At least maintain this, bowl of ice below the bowl in which you will beat. Acha, why I have taken such a big one? Now I am going to whip 2 cups. So quantity I told you, minimum half cup and maximum 2 cups. Because this blade can only support up to 2 cups at a time. This is a domestic beater. So maximum 2 cups you can whip at a time. Regarding the beater, you will need this kind of twin blade beater and try to get 300 watt. Regarding this bowl, it has to be steel or glass. Why? Because this bowl and the blade should not have any amount of grease. Acha, this size of the bowl is also very important. If you are beating 2 cups, then you need a big bowl like this. And if you are going to whip half cup, then obviously take a smaller one. In this big bowl, if you whip half cup, it will not come properly. And in small bowl, if you whip 2 cups, again it will not happen properly. Okay. Acha, the whipping cream is sweet by itself. You don't need to add additional sugar for sweetness. But there is a practice of using icing sugar. But it is not mandatory. If you are finding your cream is not working out properly, then you use the icing sugar, otherwise you don't need. So cream will be this consistency when we whip the cream. So I will start at speed 1 or 2, because now if I run at full speed, then the cream is going to splash everywhere. if you are going to add icing sugar, this is the point when you add the icing sugar. Okay, two more things. First is, whatever direction you choose, you follow it till the end. Secondly, this will take 8 to 10 minutes. And in between, you should give some rest to the beater for say 10 seconds. So whip for 2 minutes, then 10 to 20 second rest. Now gradually you increase the speed. Now take a spatula, scrape the side and bring the cream to the middle of the bowl. It has thickened a lot. So now I'm going to run beater at maximum speed. See, basically what we are doing is we are incorporating air. The volume of the cream is increasing because air is getting incorporated, right? Okay, so now that the cream has become thick, what you need to do is you fold in this way so that the lower part comes on top. You see the lower part is a bit watery. Don't stir. Okay, all you have to do is just fold in like this. Okay. Now you can see there are very prominent pattern in the cream. Okay, and also towards the end when you will try to run the beater very fast, you will feel a pressure in your hand. And lastly, this is what is your stiff peak. See, this is called stiff peak. This peak is staying, it is not falling down, right? So my cream is done.